Where am I? Bet you can't see me. There I am. Oh my god, that was so cringy. But you know what? I'm keeping it anyway. Hey guys, Netherite Dev here. Welcome back to part 13 of our How to Make a Game Like Slap Battle series. If you guys want to know how to make Spectator glove in our Slap Battles game, then make sure to watch the end of this video. Anyway, see you. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do is create our Gamepass. So we can go to Roblox.com, and then we can go to the Create tab on the top of the screen. And you're going to go down and find your game. So once you have your game, you can click on the settings box, then click Create Pass. So you can go ahead and choose an image. I'll choose this one right here, and I'll name it to Spectator. We can add in a description. Once you're done, you can click Preview, and then click Verify Upload. And now that we have our Game Pass, we actually need to make it so players can buy it. So you can click on the settings box again, and then click configure. Then we're going to go to sales and click item for sale, and we can set a price in Robux. So once you have your price, you can click save. So once you have the Game Pass, you're going to look at the link, and you're going to see this random batch of numbers called the asset ID that you're going to copy. So now back in Roblox, so we're going to add this Game Pass to our shop. So on the starter GUI, we can open up the shop GUI and make our shop frame visible. And then we can open it up and open up the pass holder. And we're going to get one of our other game passes. So I'm going to get my 5x Slaps game pass, and I'll duplicate it. Make sure it's a game pass that you're duplicating. Then we can open up the purchase text button, and in the ID, we can change the value of it to the asset ID that we just copied. So you can go ahead and paste in the asset ID, and we can change the name of it as well to Spectator. So now in Roblox, if you click purchase and you didn't own the item, it would prompt you to buy the Game Pass. And we can go ahead and rename the frame to Spectator as well. Now if you were to click purchase and you didn't own the Game Pass, it would prompt you to purchase the Game Pass. So now that we're done, we can make our shop frame invisible again. And we're actually going to create the glove itself. So in service storage, we can open up the hands folder, and we can just duplicate the default glove. So we can duplicate it and rename it to Spectator. And what you're going to do is you're going to delete the sound handler, and then open up the hitbox and delete the hit handler, because we don't want Spectator glove going around hitting all the players. And then we can change the mesh part transparency. Let's do 0.85, and the handle transparency to be 0.85 as well. Then we can change the value of our glove here, because in case you forgot, every glove that we insert has a specific value for it. So since this is going to be my 6th glove, I can change the name of the value to 6, and we can go ahead and close this. Then we can go ahead and duplicate our Killstreak Game Pass stand, or the stand of one of your other Game Passes. You can duplicate it and just move it over, and we can just go ahead and customize it real quick. After we've done that, we can open up the hand and the mesh part, and we can open up the details UI, and we're just going to change the details. Alright, I've customized the UI as you can see. And if you want to customize it further by adding highlights and stuff like that, you can do that as well. So now in our stand, we can open up the hitbox, the click detector, and our script. And we're going to customize this script. So for one, we can paste in the asset ID of our Spectator Game Pass, where it says local ID. And we can set equip.value from 5 to 6, or make it match the value of your hand in service storage, this value right here, make it match that. And of course, we're going to change glove value to be Spectator glove as well. So now if I were to click on the glove, since I own it, you can see it equips it, and I now have the Spectator glove. And if I walk through the portal, you can see I get the Spectator glove as well. But there's still one problem, and that's that I can still be hit, and I'm also not invisible. So what we can do is we can click on our portal, we can open it up, and we're going to open up our door script. And at the top, we're going to create 2 variables. So we can start by doing local ms is going to be equal to game colon get service, and we're going to get marketplace service. And then we're going to set an ID for our Spectator glove. So local Spectator ID is equal to the ID that we copied. And we're going to scroll down until we see this tiny little function right here. or this tiny little if statement right here, and we're just gonna make it a lot more complicated. So we're gonna check every time a player walks through the portal if they have the spectator glove equipped. So we can do if hand.value is equal to, and we're gonna add quotations and put in the value of our spectator glove, and ms:\user owns Gamepass sync player dot user ID comma spectator ID. Then so we're just making sure that our player owns the Gamepass as well, in case they accidentally glitched it or something to give themselves the spectator glove without actually buying it. It won't work. We're gonna loop through all the parts in the player's body. So we can do for I comma v in pairs. You can do hit.parent get children do, and we're gonna check if whatever is looping through is a part or a mesh part. So we can do if v is a part or v is a mesh part. Then we're gonna make sure that the part is not named the humanoid root part, because we don't want the humanoid root part becoming visible. So we can do if v.name is not equal to, and we can do quotations, humanoid root part. Then we're gonna do v.transparency is equal to 0.8. So we're making that part transparent. Then after this end here, we can go down and we're gonna do else if v is a, and we're gonna get an accessory then. So we're gonna make the accessories transparent as well. So I can do if v find first child, and we're gonna get the handle inside of the accessory. Then, because every accessory has a mesh part called the handle, and that's what you're actually seeing, we can do v.handle.transparency is equal to 0.8. So now if I were to equip the spectator glove and walk through the portal, I am not transparent. Alright guys, I figured out my mistake. Right here, it says if hand.value is equal to 6. It should actually be hand.name, because we're actually naming the value, not setting the value of the value, if that makes sense. So now if I equip Spectator and walk back through the portal, I am transparent, as you can see. Kind of feel like I'm too transparent though, so let's go ahead and add in a highlight. So to do this, we can go up before this for loop, and we're gonna do local highlight is equal to instance.new, and we can get a highlight. So we're creating a highlight, and we can set the parent of it to be the player. Highlight.parent is equal to hit.parent. Then we're gonna set the adornee to also be the player. So I can do highlight.adornee is also equal to player, or no, is equal to hit.parent. And then we're gonna set an outline color. So I can do highlight.outline color is equal to color3.from RGB. And then we're just gonna click on this right here, and we can go ahead and choose a color. I already have a color set for this, so I'm just gonna type in 58, 58, 58, and you can see you get this gray color right here. And then we're gonna set a fill color as well. So you can do highlight.fill color is equal to color3.from RGB. And again, if you want to, you can choose a color from here. But again, since I already have one preset, so I'm gonna do 153, 153, 153, and you get this lighter gray. Lastly, we can do highlight.fill transparency, and this is optional. We're gonna just do like 0.7, because the default is 0.5. So now if we equip our glove and walk through the portal, you can see that we have a nice highlight around us now, which makes us easier to spot while still keeping us transparent. But there's still one problem, and that is that other players can hit me. So to fix this, we can grab one of our gloves from server storage. Let's just start with the default glove. We can open up the hitbox and the hit handler, and we're gonna scroll down to where it says local echar equals hit.parent and local player char is equal to tool.parent. We're gonna go down and we can just make a variable for our spectator glove ID. So we can do local spectator glove ID is equal to, then we're gonna put the ID for a glove. So again, for me, it's 6. And then we can do if game.players : get player from character. We're gonna do hit dot parent. Then, so we're checking if the whatever we just hit is a player and not a dummy, because if we hit a dummy and this runs right here, then it will break, the script will break. So I'm gonna set a variable for the enemy player. So we have the enemy character up here, but we need the enemy player. So we can do local e player is equal to game.players get player from character, and we can get the e char. And I guess we can replace hit.parent here with e char as well, because it's the same thing. And we're gonna check if the enemy player has the spectator glove equipped. So we can do if e player dot equipped dot value is equal to spectator glove ID. Then we're just gonna return. So we're just gonna basically break this script right here, and nothing else is gonna run. So now I'm going to publish this to Roblox and test it with 2 players. Alright guys, I'm here with my admin on my Discord server, which you should probably join. Now if you were to hit me about spectators, why do I have 3 spectators? What the heck is going on? Okay, well that's a problem for a different video, I guess. But you see, if I were to equip spectator, then tell him to hit me. Alright, hit me now.
Right now.
Yeah, I do not get hit because I have spectator equipped. Yay. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. See you.